Yo, what's up guys? I have a couple packages here to unbox, and I think I'm going to take this opportunity to use this as a segue into guitars on my YouTube channel. So, I own a bunch of guitars. If you're ever over here, you'd probably think I'm a professional player. I have a couple guitars, they're both decent. Actually, I got more than a couple. But anyway, we're going to be going through all that eventually on the channel. I've already created a couple different videos. I have a really cool one I made. It's going to be modifying my amp with popsicle sticks. You heard that right. This one right over here. But today, anyway, let's open these packages. We'll talk about them. And it'll be a good start here to get guitars onto my channel. As far as my experience goes, I'll say I don't know how to play guitar. What I did was I ended up taking lessons. I'm currently taking them now, and it's for somebody who's never touched a guitar, which isn't quite me, but it is me because I never learned how to play the right way. And honestly, I don't even remember how to play because I didn't learn how to play the right way. Things come back to me, but it's not right. It's not, at least from what I'm learning. And there's also like two different styles of play when you have an acoustic guitar and you have an electric guitar. There's different, I guess you could say, methods to certain different ways of playing, right? And so I want to go from acoustic instructions and lessons to electric instructions and lessons. So if anybody here that watches my videos is into guitar, plays guitar, chat with me. Let's have a chat. You see anything that doesn't look right or something you want to tell me, please don't hesitate. Like I will say I know nothing. All right, which is a lie. I know a little bit, but I'm sure there'll be some weird things you might see, like, oh, that's not right, or something like that. Now, what could be in here? It's not a guitar, it's too thin. A gig bag? Nah, maybe. You'll probably never guess. Guys, put your guesses down below. Don't fast forward. For those who really know me, might guess pretty good. If I say I got something to do with guitars and I'm getting stuff in, you could probably guess what I'm going to be getting in. And it's not going to be guitars. Sound weird? Not exactly, because I like to tinker with things, I like to fix things, I like to build things, right? So this here is actually something that's going to help me build a guitar. That's right. I ordered some wood to build an acoustic guitar. Let's check it out. This wood here is Babinga. It's cheaper than rosewood, right? Definitely cheaper than rosewood. It's a good alternative, I guess you could say, for some of the expensive exotic woods. If you've never heard of Babinga, maybe you've heard of Rhodesian teak or African mahogany. It all goes by the same name, pretty much, I think so. Like I said, I'm not an expert in this stuff. Definitely not an expert luthier, but hopefully one day I'll become one. So I'm definitely going to be building some guitars. They did a pretty good job packing this up. I'm happy. It's all part of the customer experience. Let's see, they taped something on here. Said, hey sucker, can't believe you actually bought this one. Not the figured Babinga back and sides. Figured means that there's you can see the grain in it. There's figures, you know, or whatever. Pretty much that's what it means. So this here is a guitar side. That here is a guitar side. They go on the sides. And I don't have the top. The top's going to be made of Sitka spruce. I don't have that here right now to show you. This is just the back of the guitar. Boop, boop, boop. Opens up like a book. Man, these pieces are perfect, actually. This is exactly what I need. Does that look like a guitar? They go together like this. Should fit perfectly together like a book. And there we go. We got some babingas. What'll happen is I'll end up finishing this. When I put the sealer on it, it'll bring out some of those dark lines, and you'll really see that finish. I tell you what, I'm impressed. This here is not cheap. Okay, so it brings me into the next segue. Right now, a lot of people aren't working. There's not a lot of money going around, you know. And it's a good opportunity to create barters, right? So I did some work for somebody. I created some commercial material for them. Let's put it that way. And they owed me a bunch of money, and they don't have it. And I said, well, you know, things are tough. Like, I'm not going to hold it against them. Like, I understand what happened. You know, can you trade something? Is that, I mean, like, if you can't do that, then cool, give me my money. You know, figure it out. Whether you got to give me payments or whatever the deal is, all right? You still owe me a balance. They said, if I could trade, let's do that. He didn't have this, but we worked the deal to where I was able to get this. So it's not money. This other box is what's really more exciting for me. We gotta get a spots on the table. We're like the new troglodytes. Troglodytes. Yeah, did I say that right? Troglodytes. Hi, troglodytes. Welcome to my guitar review today. No, I actually like that guy. I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything. He's got a good show, if you've ever seen it. So, well, I've never had a brand new guitar, so I wouldn't even know how to open up a brand new guitar box. Do I slide it out? Or what? As what, dude? As what? We're going to take it out the bottom. That's what we're going to do. I'm not sure if he said this is set up. I don't think he set this up. No, maybe he did because this is open. I forget if he said he gets them in and he sets them up, or I don't remember. We're about to find out. Well, yeah, he had to have, because you know what? He's told me stories about brand new guitars that have had issues and this, that, and everything, and the third. And I don't think he would give this to me without checking it out first, to be honest with you. I just don't think that's his deal. Alright. Don't want to ruin anything. Hello down there. You look like a box of parts. I think I see something. Try to save the box just in case I sell any guitars. What's up in here? Put that aside. Look like a tremolo in there. Oh, no tremolo. Oh, something. Oh, something. I'm so excited. I hope everything's alright with it, because this thing was not packed that great. I would say not at all. Wire Stratocaster, baby. Put my hand down in there. Put this off. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at that. Well, this is a Squire Stratocaster. It's got the HSS setup, which means it's got single coil humbucker. Well, I don't want to go beating on it. Like I said, this thing's brand new. I figure she needs to be clean. I figured I'd show you guys. I got, you know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep it? It would cost probably a couple $100 to replace. And these aren't that expensive of a guitar. I mean, when I think of a guitar, I think, you know, you're going to be spending $6, $7, $8, $1,000. So for that price, I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. That's all I got for today. Joe Kyser, over and out. Peace.